It's currently 8:30, June 21st, the official start of summer, and I am at the trailhead of the Northville-Placid Trail here in Northville, New York, in Waterfront Park, and I'm about to begin my 2019 trek of the Northville-Placid Trail. So I wanted to say hello to you all, and it's raining a little bit, but that's okay. It's supposed to clear up at like 10, and we're gonna go begin the first three and a half miles of roadwalk section until we get to the trailhead. All right, we'll keep you posted with some updates as the trip goes along. Crossing Great Seconda Lake, beginning my Northville-Placid Trail. First section doing the road walk. About 2+ miles in, about another 1.5 miles to go. All right, let's do this. Made it here to the Northville-Placid Trailhead. Start in the woods. Super excited. Here we go. Forest. Northville-Placid. Next stop, Benson Rd. It's 10:25. Finished the road walk and arrived at the trailhead. I missed my turn, so I went about 1 mile out and had to come back, so that's okay. Anyway, off to the woods section, and I'm super stoked. All right, here it is. It's gonna be a good run. It's about 11:20 on day one, and I've reached the 4.8 mile mark, which is Mud Lake. So I've decided to take a quick little break, grab a snack. It's absolutely gorgeous today. The wind's blowing. The trail's not too wet. The bugs are pretty low. Got some bug spray. As you can see, we got my butt pad, my pack. It's snack time. I'm about 4.8 miles into the hike. I probably did 5.8, if not a little bit more, because I missed the turnoff on the road to head up to the trailhead. So I walked pretty significantly back and then had to turn around and come back up. It's okay. Made for a little adventure, but this is Mud Lake. It's really beautiful. There's some beaver dam off in the distance right over there, as you can see. Really beautiful day one. I'm happy I waited. Yesterday was a deluge. I got a good night in Saratoga Springs, and then headed off today. So nice to see you. Keep you posted as the hike goes along, but definitely a nice spot to take a stop and a break. Later. We're at the first water crossing on the trail. Doesn't look too bad. A little less swollen than I was anticipating, so I'm happy. There should be an easy way across. I don't even think I had to change my shoes or worry about anything. Just gonna extend the sticks and go. Hey guys, trail update. Sitting somewhere between 5 and 6 miles. The trail is actually very nice. Highly recommended. Even with all the rain, the trail's not too muddy. This is the first section, so I think this is the most highly trafficked section. So easy to follow trail, very well marked. Took a stop at Mud Lake or Mud Pond. I think it's Mud Lake. Had a snack, drank some water, recharged. It's been a lovely trail. The water crossings, not as swollen as I would have anticipated. Every crossing, I've done about 3 crossings already. There's a path to get through either on rocks or on a log, so you don't even have to get your feet wet. So, about halfway through day one, maybe a little under that, and looking forward for the second half of the day. Should be a lot of fun. So when I started the trail, I had some nasty hotel water, which I filled up my Smart Water bottles with because I drank the Smart Water earlier that day. But I just went up to this beautiful stream, Adirondack stream, rushing full, both directions, and I filtered it through my Sawyer Squeeze system. I decided to go with Sawyer Squeeze and just the included bag. This is the 64-ounce bag, and the water is delicious. Absolutely delicious. So we've come to the first major water crossing of this stretch, and disregard my earlier comment, it is pretty swollen. It is pretty full. If you can see the weeds, it's overflowed about 5 to 6 feet, and it's running pretty good. So what I gotta have to do is look for a safe spot to cross. The trail is back that way, and the trail continues virtually directly across from where I'm standing. Gotta find a slightly more mellow spot that looks a little bit shallower for me to get across, and then work on it from there. Well, time to go safe and cautious. So we just crossed Stony Creek, and thankfully I met these wonderful hikers, Lucy and Mary Jane, and we all crossed together because Stony Creek is up about 5 feet on each side and cranking. The current is extremely strong, and it's much deeper. It's waist deep on me, and we crossed way up and around the bend, where it was probably the safest spot to cross. And there was one spot where I definitely almost took a plunge. Mary Jane went in, Lucci crossed here, which was impressive. And we got everybody back to the other side and back to continue on the journey. So, not quite to Benson yet. Figured I'd be there at least by now. But, you know, life throws the unexpected turns. You just gotta roll with the flow. That Stony Creek, or the river, took about an hour and a half to cross. So that put me back a little bit. Gave me a little bit of a rest, but I never really took off my pack. So, I'm looking forward to getting to camp eventually. Getting the pack off. Sorry, mosquito. And making some couscous and salmon for dinner. Actually finding it hard to eat all the food I brought. I think I actually brought too much food. Might have a whole extra day's worth of food. But honing the system, you know, pack gets lighter. Water's good up here as long as you filter it. So, can't complain. Definitely a happy guy. Living the dream. Blessed to be doing this. Quick look at the route, and we have made it to Benson Rd. It's like 5:07, so I've officially completed the first leg in the guidebook, and it feels good to get it done. It's been a nice long day, full of some fun adventures. I still got a little bit more to go in to find camp and whatnot, but the first leg, I'm gonna sit here and take a rest a little bit, but it's been absolutely beautiful. Learning a lot about myself, so really happy with how everything's going. So I just finished the first section of the trail. I went Northville to Benson Rd, and now I'm starting out at the Silver Lake Wilderness. I plan to go in a little bit, probably just to Woods Lake, and then I'll catch camp. I don't know, we'll see how I feel. It's been 12.1 to Benson Rd. Plus, I did some extra exploring the stream, and I overshot my trail on the road, so I'm probably sitting upwards of, I don't know, 13, 14 miles. So, alright. Just want to let you guys see. That's the trail. You can see Trail 2 up in here. There we go. So this is going to be the end of day 1. Gonna go till I feel comfortable, and then call it quits and have a nice dinner. So it's 7:10 and we finally made it to camp for the night. Contrail's all set up. I'm under a beautiful pine canopy with a nice clearing. So I got some clear head cover. Now time to unload the pack and set up my stuff, and then go walk off a little bit, make dinner, hang my bear bag, get ready for bed, and pass out.